Hello everybody, I'm El Bristow, this is Ellitopia Gaming. Welcome back to Trackday Manager. Now, in our previous episode, we set up our team, we bought our first car, we raced our first race, and we performed our first upgrades to both our vehicle and to our pit crew. But despite the very good results that we got from our first race, we didn't pick up any sponsors. So, hopefully, in this episode we will be picking up some new sponsors. Now, we already had a look at our upgrades. We only have $4,925 left, so we can't upgrade anything. We have no money to upgrade anything. We can perform repairs. I'm not really too sure how the system for repairs works and things like that. Oh look, we can actually afford that. That's interesting. I didn't realise that. Is that literally the only thing? Oh no, we can afford some other things as well. Oh, that's... Did we not already upgrade the exhaust? I think we did, didn't we? Actually, that looks like quite an improvement, considering we upgraded our cooling. I'm thinking maybe we should go for that. We improved our cooling, so now we can improve our efficiency and our acceleration at the same time. Or did we already do that? Raptor stock exhaust. APR exhaust system. Ah, okay. Did we in fact upgrade some things and then not apply them? I think perhaps we did. Because that improves our cooling, brings our acceleration back down. Okay. I'm not 100% familiar with how this system works. Or perhaps this is just... Yeah, no. Perhaps this is just previewing what we could do. I don't know. Raptor stock compression. Raptor stock exhaust. What did we upgrade? We upgraded the aerodynamics, I know that. And that is showing the upgraded one. We'd have to switch to stock. And we upgraded the cooling system, of course. So we can afford to upgrade the exhaust, and we can afford to upgrade the KERS system. KERS, that will give us significantly increased KERS output, but it will increase our weight, reduce the KERS capacity, and reduce our fuel range. Okay, so this exhaust system is nothing but green apart from the slight reduction in the cooling system. So I want this. How do I buy this? Why is this not letting me purchase this? If I just put that there, is that just gonna work? Does that just work? Have I somehow automatically bought it? I don't understand. I don't understand. Or maybe the system we had is worth more than... I don't know. Anyway, we'll find out. As soon as we try and start a race, it'll either charge us for it or just let us use it. So there we go. We've improved our exhaust system. Maybe I should read up on that before we go too much further. But yes, our aim for this mission... Sorry, back to the original plan. Our aim for this mission is to try and pick up some... For this episode, excuse me, I'm in Kerbal Space Program mode. Our aim for this episode is to pick up some sponsors. So we're going to take this exhaust system, our aerodynamic system and our cooling system, and we are going to try and start a race. Okay, we are going to Circuito de Dal Luna, which sounds like it's in Spain, quite aptly for me. This is a 3-kilometre circuit. I appear to be the only racer. We're going to say I'm ready. And we are going to see, it's probably going to give us bot races again, because it seems that I am racing when none of the other beta testers are online at the moment. That can't be helped, not at this stage, because there are only a handful of beta testers. Ah, we have another racer. We have a real racer. This is ComScan. It's qualified with 50.85 seconds. He's from Spain. Or he's Spanish, rather. So we do have another real racer in this game, and he is ready. Also in a Raptor. So the rest of this is going to be bots. There we go. There's the rest of the bots, and we are ready to roll. He's qualified first. Okay, he must have a significantly better car than I do. We are about to find out. Where is he? He's up the front. Show me him. Show me my enemy. There he is. Red and white. Okay, ComScan. Interesting. And we're away. Let's overload straight away. Wow, that was a bad start. Okay. Can we turn around, please? Yep. Let's. Where are we? Let's have a different view. Let's come in a bit closer. Okay, we can keep the overload on a bit longer now because of the improved cooling system, so that's good. Oh, nice bit of lag. Oh, look, we've got an in-car view. I didn't even know there was an in-car view. However, I don't really know this circuit very well, so I don't know if an in-car view is actually a good idea. Let's see if we can overtake this guy on the left. No. No, okay, we'll try it on the right. Or we'll just get caught in a pile-up. Come on, come on, let's get out of last position. There we go, that'll do, come on. Push past, push past. At the end of the first lap, we are not in last place. This is a good sign. 10 laps in this race. How much fuel did we use on that? We used about 16% fuel on that one lap. There was quite a bit of pushing in that lap. Come on, let's overload. We need to... Oh, KERS. Yep, come on, let's use some KERS. Whoa, cars in the road. Cars in the road. Come on. No, okay, going to overheat if I'm not careful. We are 13th. 13th is not bad. Bit of KERS up the hill. Overtake left. Come on, overtake left. Perfect position. Bit of KERS. No. Best lap in race was set by ComScan. Well, that's not unsurprising. Come on. Come on. KERS. Let's pull away. Overload. Yeah, we are a bit outmatched in this race, I believe. Let's keep in front of Trackday Manager. Let's at least beat the game itself. Let's block you from getting past, actually. Let's do whatever we can to stop you passing us. KERS up the hill. Get past him. Get past him. Left. On the left. On the left. Go on. Go on. No. Come on. Even knocking out his rear quarter, we weren't able to... Ooh! You're out. Even knocking out his rear quarter, we weren't able to spin him to get past him. Not that I condone such methods. Come on, come on, come on. Bit of KERS on the straight. Overload. Don't let Trackday Manager past. Overtake on the inside. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Come on. Yeah, we made it. Block him, stop him getting past. Don't know what he was trying there. He took a bit of a weird line around that corner. Come on. This is a tough race between me and Trackday Manager, and I'm only 11th. 51% fuel left, 50% fuel left. We used half our fuel in, was that 4 laps? Or lap 5 laps? No, this is lap 4, so that's 4 full laps and we used up our fuel. And Trackday Manager has got in front of us. So come on, let's push past him. On the left. On the left. No, not let everybody past. That was not the let everybody past button. I'm not particularly good at this game. You may have noticed. My first race in the last episode was quite spectacular for me. I don't normally do anything like that well. Oh, there was 2 people sitting in the lay-by there, so that's always a good sign for me. Guys, come on! Give me a push, come on. 39% fuel. Okay, need to start considering what we're going to do with the pits. A couple of people in the pits already. I think we've got about 2 laps worth of fuel left. This lap and the next lap. If we push it... Whoa! Did that wrong? Pressed the wrong button there. If we pump it, we might get some... We might get somewhere and we'll pit on the next lap. Or should we pit on this lap? Go on, let's pit on this lap. We're 6th. How are we 6th? Oh, because we went past people in the pits. Okay. We'll do a 100% fuel refill. Give our new fuel upgrader a test. Really? Where was the pit lane then? Okay, I'd already gone past the pit lane when I told him to pit. Fair enough. Let's overload then, and we will curse. Let's keep Enghart behind us. Curse, block. Stop him getting past. Or let him past. Block people. Oh look, we're being lapped by Comscan. That's never good. Being lapped is never good. Yes, we have a ways to go before we are going to be competing for... Why didn't you go in the pits? The pits are there. Why did you not go in the pits? Pits? You know, pits? That's a bit strange. The pit light is definitely on. Hopefully we will go in the pits this time. Otherwise we're going to be running out of fuel. We've only got like 1 lap left. Let's reduce the amount of fuel that we need. Let's take that down to... let's see. We're going to be pitting on lap 9, so let's go for 40% fuel. Possibly cutting it a bit fine. Would not be the first time I've run out of fuel on the last lap. And we are bleeding positions at the moment, although I think we're being lapped by more people. Ah, there we go. We are in the pits. Oh, goodness. So let's see how our fueling people do. I'll have a drink. Oops. Smack that mug down on my desk. Losing all those positions. Jack up. Fuel in. Good. Tyres on. Total time is... Go, 9 seconds 39. Not a bad lap time, although we didn't really put a lot of fuel in. And we are 16th. Not really such a good race, this one. Let's see how long we can overload for. We're not using the ECU, I just realised. We're not using the ECU. That was foolish too. Should have been using the ECU. Turn the overload off before we overheat. Curves up the hill. My goodness, we're going a lot faster with the ECU running. That really was foolish. And we're into the final lap with 27% fuel left. Let's overload as much as we can around this lap. We're going to take VFG. Good. Hopefully some people will run out of fuel on the last lap. Let's not overheat. Yeah, cut that down, but then put it straight back on again. Race ends in 60 seconds. Can we make it to 14th, maybe? Oh, come on, come on. Go past. Look at that. On the line. 14th. Best lap in race set by me. My goodness. Oh no, we were beaten just at the end. Or did that not count? Or was that just my personal best? I got the best zone 2 time, that's okay. Well, there we go. Let's have a look at the awards. Maybe we'll get the Go Green award or whatever it was. I still don't know what that one was for. Okay, Expert got zone 1. I got zone 2. So there's some extra XP. Arctic Hazard got zone 3. We did get best lap. Fantastic. Expert got top speed. Encart got best crew. Expert got power slider. Trackday Manager got crowd pleaser. Comscan got the gentleman reward. Well done to him. And we got the Go Green award. Whee! So 3 badges again. That's not bad. 5 badges in the first race. 3 badges in the second race. That takes us to 175 XP, $6,210 in funds. Not bad. I mean, okay, not a great result. You know, 14th isn't exactly a great result, but we got some badges, we got some XP. I'm quite happy with that. Using ECU, that's certainly somewhere that we went wrong in that race. However, back in the garage, we are being offered a new sponsor. Let's have a look at who this sponsor is. This is Gatebill.new. Gatebill sponsor division have been following your team's progress and have been impressed with its performance, apart from the last race. We would love the opportunity to sponsor Ellitopia Racing for 10 of its upcoming races. There will be some conditions and rules to the use of our logo and brand that needs to be followed. The team must at minimum have 2 spots presented with our logo on the car as long as the contract is running. Failure to comply with the points above is grounds for dismissal of the contract. In this case, Ellitopia Racing is responsible for paying a fine of 50% of the completion payment back to the sponsor. Upon completion, the contract period, provided all criteria was met, Gatebill promises to pay $2,900. Not a lot. Additional payment will be paid upon satisfactory completion of the following objectives. Win a medal times 3. So if we can get 3 medals, we get an extra $150. We here at Gatebill hope that you find the above to your liking and look forward to a fruitful cooperation in the future ahead. Well, I'm quite happy with that since that's our only sponsor offer at the moment. $2,900 for 10 for having them on there for 10 races. Not great in sponsorship terms, but not bad considering we don't have anything else. So the question is, where do we put them? Now, we can move the stickers later. We can move them for each race. As this is our first sponsor, we'll give them something relatively prominent. We can pick the colour of their sticker or the style of their sticker, and we can drag that on. So we could put it there, for example, or we could put it there. That's not a bad place, on either side above the wheel. Or we could put it on the nose. Not sure I quite like it on the nose though. Looks nice, I like that. Could do it in black so that no one can see it. Gatebill on the back, maybe. I quite liked that on the nose. Gatebill.nose. On the nose and on the tail, both medium slots, or should we go for a small slot on the back? Well, that's a large slot. Okay, we'll leave the large slot for a better paying sponsor. We'll have a medium slot and a medium slot, a small slot and a medium slot on the front. And there we go. That will be how our sponsors go. We have 20 spots in total. These have only asked for 2, so 2 is what they are going to get. So if we hide that, there we go. That is what our car will now look like. Let me just take a couple of screenshots of that. One like that. So that's us off to a good start with our sponsors, and we have completed our plan for this episode. So I'm going to call this episode, it's a fairly short episode, I know, I'm going to call this episode closed, and we will come back to this and maybe do some more upgrades after the next race. If you enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you are very interested, and you're quite welcome to share this video to the various social media outlets. You can also support Ellitopia Gaming in general with the use of streamtip.com. The link for that is in the description. Any contributions that can be made there are very welcome. And that leaves me with nothing more to say than I have been Elbristow, you've been watching Ellitopia Gaming, and this has been Trackday Manager, and I will see you next time. See you later, guys.